A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, there was a giant cloud of gas and dust. This cloud was called a nebula, and it was very cold and dark. One day, something happened that made the nebula start to spin and collapse. Maybe it was a nearby supernova or a shockwave from another star or a gravitational pull from a black hole. No one knows for sure. As the nebula spun faster and faster, it flattened into a disk. The center of the disk became very hot and dense and started to glow. This was the birth of the Sun, our star. The Sun was so massive that it took up most of the material in the nebula. But not all of it. Some of the gas and dust remained in the disk, orbiting around the Sun. These were the building blocks of the planets. The planets formed in different ways, depending on how far they were from the Sun. The ones closer to the Sun, like Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars, were made mostly of rock and metal. They were called the terrestrial planets because they had solid surfaces. The ones farther from the Sun, like Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, were made mostly of gas and ice. They were called the gas giants because they had no solid surfaces. They also had many moons, some of which were bigger than the terrestrial planets. The planets were not alone in the solar system. There were also many smaller objects like asteroids, comets, and dwarf planets. Some of them formed belts, like the asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter, and the Kuiper belt beyond Neptune. Some of them wandered around, like Pluto, which sometimes crossed the orbit of Neptune. The solar system was not a peaceful place. There were many collisions and interactions between the objects. Some of them changed their orbits, or their shapes, or their compositions. Some of them even broke apart, or merged together. The solar system was constantly evolving, and still is today. This is one story of how the solar system was created. There are many other stories, some based on science, some based on myths, some based on imagination. You can choose the one you like best, or create your own. The solar system is a wonderful place, full of mysteries and wonders, and you are a part of it.